Now, this rosemary plant is not looking good. You see it's lost loads of its leaves, and I think that heavy frost we had in December has destroyed it a bit. As on YouTube, we all help ourselves with little tips and little garden tips and find out the solutions to our problems. Brendan, in one of his videos, he took his potatoes, which he had growing in a shopping trolley, he took them on holiday in the garden and put them somewhere else in the garden, and he got a really good crop from that. So I was thinking, maybe this rosemary tree, not only is it suffering from the cold winter we had, but maybe it's lonely for places where it's come from, like in Italy or Greece. So it's probably Italian, this one. So I thought, let's try and make the environment a little bit more Italian and see what we can do. So first of all, I'm going to give them a right good feed with this stuff called Wurzel Power, and that's some sort of fertiliser to help promote root growth. Give it a nice big drink of water. Although most of the rosemary bushes I've seen growing in Italy grow in the worst soil, or I've seen them growing in the middle of the motorway, and they look beautiful. So the next thing I'm going to do is put a few pieces of Italian Porphyrostein here in the background. I'm not cementing them in or anything, I'm just putting them there just to make the rosemary feel at home. And these things will warm up in the sunlight and give the necessary heat that these Mediterranean plants desire. So like if you have a donkey, and I was thinking about getting a donkey once, but I'm in a little cart instead of a car to go shopping with. But the problem is, if you keep a donkey, you've got to have two donkeys, because donkeys are sociable animals. And the same principle is here. Maybe this rosemary plant's lonely for some of its native plant friends. So I got two sorts of oregano here, Oreganum officinalis and Oregano vulgare. So we'll put these near the rosemary plant, and hopefully they will add a bit of companionship to the rosemary plant. Oh, that one's totally pot bound. You can see that it needs to have some place to grow. It's a funny thing though, it's like I'm thinking about these oreganos because they too grow in the worst possible soils, stony, dry soil in Italy. So I don't want to spoil them too much. Just loosen them roots off a bit there. And now I add to those oreganos and rosemary, I add some thyme. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary and thyme. I've got some sage at the back there. So we try that. This looks nice. Now it's way too early to put out, well, not way too early, maybe not, I don't know, but just for fun, just to keep them all happy, we'll just have this little basil plant there as well. It might be too much of a shock coming out of the greenhouse, but you never know. Maybe he'll be happy to be in Little Italy too. So, a few stones there as little energy savers. Little storage heaters for the sunlight. So there we have a little Italian herb garden. Hopefully the rosemary will begin to feel more at home, and if she starts to put out fresh new leaves, it's already got some flowers on, but if she starts to put out some fresh new leaves, I'll keep you posted. So that was build a little Italian herb garden in 5 minutes. Have a great day. Grazie, grazie. Ciao, ciao.